Good morning, dear hearts. We are at lesson 252. The Son of God is my identity. And before we get started, please subscribe if you have not yet done so. So, the Son of God is my identity. This is one of those lessons that folds in with one of the giant stride lessons that I'm constantly talking about, because this one lesson is the one thought that will save the world, is how it was introduced to us. And of course, that is, I am as God created me. This is the thought, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, that winds its way through every single lesson, because this course is a course in teaching us how to remember who it is that we truly are. The Son of God is my identity, and that identity is that capital I, indicating that it is an eternal identity. It's not one that's going to shift and change as our different identities in this world seem to do. We introduce ourselves as a daughter, a son, a mother, a professional, a teacher. We give ourselves many identities, but those are all temporary, because the one identity that we have that will never change is that we are the child of God. Today's lesson, and I've taken certain phrases to read it to you. It says, my self, my big S self, is holy beyond all thoughts. Its shimmering and perfect purity is far more brilliant than is any light. Love is limitless. The love of my true self is limitless. And there is a calm, and in it is a calm of quiet certainty. And its strength is from the boundless love of God Himself. This is who we are. We are strong, we are peaceful, we are certain, we are limitless and loving. That is who we really are. Now, to go back to this particular section, which is what is sin, in the second paragraph, it speaks of the body. Now remember, sin is insanity, and it is not real, but it is how we see ourselves in this insane world, because we see ourselves as bodies. And the body was not until the thought of sin, separation, denying God happened. And that's why it's insane, because none of those things can be true, because the Son of God is my identity, my true identity. But what is sin? The second paragraph speaks about the body, and that the body is an instrument the mind made in its efforts to deceive itself. So in order to rise above this idea of deception in the body, the Holy Spirit, as He does, comes to us and says, let me use this body. Let me use this body that you think you are for a holy purpose. That holy purpose is for us to remember who we are and to come home. And much later, well, maybe not that much later, but in part 2 of the workbook, in What is the Second Coming, it says to pray that the second coming will be soon, but do not rest on that. The second coming needs your eyes and ears and hands and feet. It needs your voice, but most of all, it needs your willingness. We turn over all of this form that we are in. We can't deny that we believe we are in this. So we turn it over to the Holy Spirit so that it might be used for a purpose beyond what we can conceive of, but one that is the one perfect use of all of our body parts, which is to heal the separation. lesson concludes in the prayer part. Father, you know my true identity. Reveal it now to me, who am your son, that I may waken to the truth in you and know that heaven is restored to me. So use me today, dear Father. Use me as is in the best interest of the entire sonship, in a limitless way of extending love to everyone and everything, that I may truly know my identity. That's it for now. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and please be here tomorrow. Oh, and comment. Namaste.